Dave Rubin, host of the Rubin Report on YouTube, and is a very wise man and joins us tonight. So, Dave, as I'm watching that, all of a sudden I had this kind of panic feeling and thinking, maybe I fell for an elaborate, ironic prank from Huff Post, and then I realized no, because they don't have a sense of humor. I mean, but reassure me, this is real, right?
Tucker, very quickly on the last segment, I swear to you, I thought you were the highest paid man in television. I am shocked, and I'm gonna, I don't get paid for these appearances, but I am going to mail you a check for somewhere between $15 and $20. Okay, that aside,
I appreciate
yes,
that, Dave.
this is, yeah, you got it, my friend. Listen, these Puff piece of Huffington Post. I mean, look, these pieces that these authors, whatever they are, journalists that they write. These are not pieces of journalism. It's so much easier to destroy than to create. If you're watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and think it's about racism and misogyny and the patriarchy and the rest of it, well, you can find that stuff everywhere. If you look back at anything, and that's what people really need to understand when these pieces come out, and then you start looking at something that you used to love or that used to have a wonderful message about the holiday and giving and being accepted and all of those things, that they're trying to take that away from you. And it's not like they stop with one thing, right? They find something, they kind of destroy that, and they'll move on to everything else that we love. So, eventually they'll move on to sitcoms that we love, whether it's Seinfeld for, doing something they've done, or Friends or whatever else it is. They'll go for cartoons. They've gone for Bugs Bunny. I mean, they will literally go for a sunset. Think of whoever's watching this right now, think of something you love that brings you a sense of peace and decency, and they will somehow link it to the patriarchy and the rest of their politically correct nonsense. And we just need to realize that, as I said earlier, it's easier to destroy than create.
Well,
and
that's
what they're just going to keep doing. And I think what we have to do is create.
That's such a smart point. What are we creating? What is being created in this moment of destruction right now? Do you make me feel better?
Well, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about, because there is some legitimacy that some of the things happening in the country and in the world should be destroyed at some level. Look, we've got major problems in academia. We've got major problems in the media.
We want some change. I agree.
Absolutely. So we want some change, but anyone can burn anything down. And the question is, we've put up so much goodness in the world. The United States and Western world has put up so much goodness related to freedom. We live in the freest country ever. We can do whatever we want in this country. And if your job all day long is to write pieces that actually destroy the stories that we're built on, and then don't offer an alternative. I mean, that's the thing. They never offer an alternative. Or if they do, it usually is about power to the state, which is actually dystopian, not utopian. So that's what we have to watch out for. And, it's unfortunate because they write these things, and then, guys like us, we feel like we have to respond to them because we don't want people being brainwashed. But I'm glad that we did, because you just issued a challenge, I think, to the rest of us, which is create. We need to create more. Let's create, man. Let's create.
Let's do it. Dave Rubin, great to see you.